Hello everyone and welcome to State of the Realm, the weekly Final Fantasy XIV podcast where we just shoot the shit a little bit here. I'm going to start with some bad language of my own. Not much new has happened since last week, so this week we're going to just be catching up with our opinions over the course of the last week, a progress update, talk about Alexander, which comes out next week, and just talk with the chat a little bit, answer questions, cover our concerns with the launch so far. But I am your host, one of them, Michael, Mr. Happy Poveromo. And we, of course, have our co-host with the most nicknames you'll ever see in your life, Slyh, a.k.a. Slythefox, a.k.a. Slyakagreyfox, a.k.a. That's the last one I'm going to do for this week. AKA,
Thank you!
Except that was one of your nicknames. A.k.a. You're my boy, Blue. What's going on, man?
What's going on, dude?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's 7:06. Yeah.
7:06, yeah, we had, well, not just us. It wasn't like that was just us that was having some issues. Yeah, the show went live a little bit late, guys. In case you're wondering, that wasn't just your internet. Twitch was actually decided, hey, State of the Realm's going live? Okay, site needs to stop loading now. Okay. All right, is it stopping? Okay, good, perfect. So, Slyh, nothing's happened in the past week.
What do you mean nothing's happened?
Nothing news-wise has really happened. There's just a lot of debate now that the game's been launched. A lot of hot topics that people are kind of just debating about on the public forum. So, why don't you say we kick it back a little bit this week?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, I like the plan. So, we're going to be kind of talking, just giving you guys an update on our progress so far. And then we're going to just be answering questions in the chat. I know we're going to get a lot of the same ones over and over again. So if we don't pick your question, we're not ignoring it. We probably just answered that question a few minutes ago.
And just to let you know, probably I can already answer half of your questions with 3 simple words. Do the story.
Do the story. I was waiting for that. Should have called. Maybe that should have been the name of the show. Well, we said that. We said that last week.
Yeah.
This week we talk about Heavensward. I throw an emphasis on the A little bit, as much as it's not Heavensward. Listen, Slyh, you should be happy. You named the show this week.
Yeah.
You didn't even know it.
Inadvertently.
All right, so, Slyh, it's been a week since last episode, since the official launch of the game. Give us an update on yourself.
Dragoon is level 60. Hooray. I level 162. Bismarck EX and Ravana, as of Sunday, have been cleared. I didn't get my weapon, but we're still going to farm. We're currently in the Ravana farming phase. I'm in the farming law and Centuria seals phase. And because of that, I'm doing hunts. Hunts are still a bitch. Let me let you know that if you didn't already know that now, invite please, invite please, invite please, invite please, invite please, dead. That's what I go through.
Don't you mean LFG, invite please, LFG, dead, DED?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Nobody says invite, please, because it's longer than 3 letters to type on my server. Phone stopped vibrating. I knew that. I knew they could hear that, so I just tossed it on my bed. So you're doing the hunts, Slyh. Tell me, did you like the Aromaborn hunts? I'm looking the wrong way again, like I always do.
When they first came, yes, I was in that bit of people who did hunts and then kind of slowly but surely got tired of them. Now I have to do them to get I-80 on 180 pieces or to upgrade from 170 to 180, and it's not fun. It's not fun, especially being on PS4 with a slow SSD that lets you load into places. It takes about maybe on average 6 to 10 seconds, depending on what place and what's going on. And then here's another thing: instances. Fuck instances. Kiss my ass.
Listen.
No.
I swear to God.
It happened one time for you.
I swear I was able to change instances to the Churning Mist once. I did it on stream. But since then, it doesn't work. Oh, my goodness.
And this has been a kind of not really a debate, but we kind of all agree. If you were able to choose your own instance that you could go into, that'd be fine. But putting more RNG on top of the hunts that are already RNG, it doesn't work out in my favor. When I didn't have a hunt leak shell for these hunts, I get there probably the second it was killed. Never failed. This time I actually have a hunt link shell, do join hunt parties, get there actually on time or while there's maybe 50% left, so I can at least get a hit and get full credit. Yeah, it's just if I don't make it into the proper instance the first time, like it's in instance 2 and I make it to 1, I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try anymore. It's not even worth trying.
So, but it does double the amount of hunts in existence. There are twice as many hunts because of the instances.
Not really.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends because you don't get to play till peak hours, and that's when it's at its worst. That's when you literally have no more than a minute to get
Actually, there. No. We figured that the best times to hunt are late night or early morning.
Yeah, because then it's not peak hours anymore.
Right.
But other than that, I mean, how many Centurio seals have you gotten? How many upgrade pieces you gotten?
3.
3? Damn. You got a long way to go, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 2,900 seals or something like that to fully... I don't remember. Something like that to fully upgrade.
That means finding A ranks, getting good luck, and hopefully you're not farming while an S rank shows up, because that happens to me too. S ranks show up the minute we go inside something like maybe Ravana EX. The first run we do, S rank.
That's why no matter what you're doing, you pull up the spreadsheet for whatever hunt link shell you're in, and you're like, how much longer? How much longer? Is something going to spawn? Does something have the possibility to spawn right now? I'm not going. Have you been doing the daily ones?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because that's like what 105 seals a day or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the weekly one just reset today. Did you check what you got for your weekly?
No, not yet.
I hope it's not the freaking Nath Comet drone or whatever his name is. Can't find that guy. It's mine for the week.
There's a hunt page though.
I don't care. I gotta fly around the thing. I don't want to do that.
Just go see. It's not.
Listen,
really
man.
cheating.
I'm all about immersion. All right. I like flying around. I'm all about that cutscene skipping immersion.
There you go.
Never mind. Don't worry. When you have to do your second 60, at least Alexander Normal will be out by then, and that'll probably mitigate some of the hunt issues.
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you think the hunt gear, the 180, is going to be needed for normal, or do you think normal is going to be doable in the 170? I get that question a lot.
I think it'll be doable. They won't make it to where you won't be able to do it without 180. It'll be doable. It'll just help if you had 180, and that's what I'm shooting for.
Do you think it's going to drop 190 or 180 gear? Because as of right now, we only have one ring. That's 180.
180, more than likely 180, because
that would suck.
Alexander,
bro. That would
not Alexander.
Really suck.
Ravana gives 190 weapons. So it kind of makes sense to me that it'd be 180. It sucks, but that's what I see it doing.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I leaned on 180 was because we only have one option for I-180 ring, which is strange to me because it's very rare that happens. I think the last time... I don't think that's ever happened. I think we've always had a tombstone ring and another ring to complement it, but we don't have that option this time. 190 armor is what I'm leaning towards outside of that whole 180 issue, because then what's the other issue? Then we have a 190 ring and we only have one 180 ring. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, what else do we got here? So, you've now done all the dungeons.
Yes.
I did all the dungeons last week. I already said what my favorite was. Do you have a favorite yourself? And you, without saying who the boss is, you can use the singularity reactor as an answer and the aetherochemical if those are possible.
Singularity reactor.
That's my favorite trial.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even put trials into this.
Yeah.
If you want to say dungeons,
is it Never Reap? I know everyone loves Never Reap. It's everyone's favorite dungeon.
Fuck Never Reap. Fuck anything with tornadoes. Fuck anything with tornadoes.
Everybody, this A Realm Reborn was the patch of the dive bombs. This is the expansion of the tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
It's gonna be at Bismarck, Never Reap, Bismarck. I don't know. Tornadoes are all over the place. So you're saying is Never Reap is not your favorite?
No. God,
okay.
no.
Right.
I mean, it's a good dungeon, but fuck tornadoes.
Okay. Fair enough. Which one is your favorite then? Your favorite 4-man dungeon? What's your favorite?
Favorite 4-man dungeon? was gonna say Fractal Continuum, but I'll go Fractal Continuum. Fractal Continuum, and then the Vault.
Why is Fractal... Okay, Vault... mine was Aetherochemical. That was my absolute favorite. I love that dungeon. I love the first boss, I love the second boss, and I especially love the 2 last bosses.
Oh, yeah. Hades.
Yeah.
The thing about the... it didn't give any loot. It just gave you all.
I mean, it's like the 4-man version of Castrum from back in the day. But it's not too bad of a dungeon. I feel like they should have given it loot, and they should have stuck it in the expert roulette, I feel. I think the only reason they didn't give it loot is they didn't know what item level to give it. Because it's meant to be completed as soon as you get to 60, and most people are still around eye level like 135, 140 because they haven't been dungeon spamming. And it's very doable on that item level. So, as opposed to the other ones where if you're in the minimum item level, you're going to be in there for a damn long time. Why did you like Fractal? Why is Fractal a winner?
It was just, to me, it was just fun. And, okay, the thing about Aetherochemical, and Aetherochemical was third to me, honestly. It just, I don't feel like seeing Coil again. That's all it was just fucking Coil.
Second Coil, most specifically.
Yeah, second Coil, most specifically.
Actually, let's see. We had turn 4, turn 1, turn 7, turn 8. Yeah, okay. We had all 4 of those turns in there. But, I mean, we love Coil. Don't you? And besides, the first and last boss to me wasn't Coil. Everything else was Coil in there, but the first
boss wasn't Coil?
Wasn't? Was not.
How?
What do you mean? When did we ever have do you remember who the first boss is? Don't say his name. No, that's the second boss.
Okay, never mind.
The first boss is the guy who you have the solo trial against. And
duh. Okay, never mind. Okay,
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the second. Okay.
No names. We're keeping it spoiler free.
We're keeping Yeah, the second boss switches Coil mechanics, but the first one, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the second boss isn't a spoiler at all. It's just like a trash boss.
Right.
Spoiler in itself, I guess. Yeah, the final room of Fractal. A lot of people, because of that final room, they thought it was the new 24-man because of the 3 platforms and people thinking it would be 3 different alliances of 8. But it was nice. It was a huge... Like, they put a lot of effort into Fractal Continuum.
Yeah, they did. I like it.
For future dungeons, do you have any idea what we might see? Have you seen any locations around the world yet where we might see another dungeon implemented? Obviously, the last zone is chock full of them, but...
That's what I'd probably say anywhere in the last zone. I want them to give us a Moogle dungeon.
I was afraid you were going to say... Well, is it that just because you just want us to kill Moogles?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Speaking of which, good news. I did my trial roulette today, got Good King Mogomog, got my triple triad card. So, I'm good. I'm feeling good. Now I never have to see that thing again, unless I get it in the trial roulette. What are the odds of getting Good King Mogomog in the friggin' hard mode roulette when everyone's doing Steps of Faith and friggin' Chrysalis? Or Singularity Reactor, which I've yet to get in the trial roulette. And
a thing about getting older content, it's like not really
those post 50 abilities you don't have anymore.
You don't have them. 2, it's like people don't remember. And like not saying for Chrysalis or Steps of Faith, but the older content. I haven't been here since God knows how long. Now I admit Chrysalis, it had happened. I don't know why people are wiping Chrysalis.
Because I never done. You got first timers in there, Sly.
No, there was no bonus. There was no fucking bonus. I made sure. I was like, I've looked. There's no bonus. We all know what to do here, right? Nope. Wipe at the tear.
Everybody wipes at the tear, though.
Why? I'm the only one there.
Because Limit Break 3 is hard.
No. I Limit Break, and we still don't make it.
I got nothing, Sly.
Yeah, exactly, because I was the only one on the fucking team.
I've one-shot every Steps of Faith I've done in the Duty Finder.
Of course.
And I've gotten a lot of trial roulettes that stuck me in the Steps of Faith. Every single one, someone's like, I got Tower and Cannon, because they don't trust anyone else. Every single time there's one person who says, I will get both of these things. They're like, yes, that's none of you. No, none of you. No, I don't trust any of you. Good call. There's a place in northeastern Dravanian Forelands. There's it looks almost like a vault, kind of a Dravanian vault. That it's cool. You know where the
by
thunder...
the 100 throws?
Yes, by the 100 throws. There's a cave there that leads to a shut door that I think might be a dungeon. I think it might be a dungeon that goes under the Morn. Something along those lines.
Under the Morn.
Yeah, like it's another cavern system under them that goes like under the Morn.
Yay, some more Jurassic Park.
Listen, we need more Jurassic Park dungeons. All right, we got turn 6 with Samal. We've got turn 9 with Samal. We got one Jurassic Park boss. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So, have you touched any of the new gerbs yet? Or are you still on that Ravana hunt thing and you just like, fuck it, I ain't doing it?
Yeah, I'm still doing the Ravana hunt. Yada yada. I haven't touched any jobs. No.
My Astro's 59.
Hooray! And you hate it. You don't.
I don't.
Hate it,
Okay, no, I don't hate it, but I see why. I can definitely relate with the people now who are saying it sucks.
It's
badly.
It's early. It's early.
It needs love.
It's early.
I know that it will eventually not be a concern, but it's not that good. It's not that good. I've never had to spam my best heal so hard on people before on any other gerb.
So you're just part of the masses who say like the new jobs suck.
I think it's good on fights that don't require a lot of healing. Like if you don't have a fight that requires a lot of healing, Astro dominates pretty heavily, I think. But
because you can buff us.
It's literally just, although some of those buffs I'm losing appreciation for. The spear is one of them. It reduces, if you use a spell while you have the spear on, it reduces the cooldown of it. But what the hell? I'm not going to wait for someone to be like, I'm about to pop blood for blood, give me the spear. I'm just going to give it to the person who I think uses cooldowns the most, which is normally a machinist, because I'm just going to hope they reload at some point while the spear is on them. Even if they don't, I just throw my extension on them just so that they'll have a chance. And I think a lot of the abilities just don't work together, work very well for the machinists. I mean, for the, well, that too. But for the Astrologian. Like, time dilation extends the duration of our buffs, and it's beautiful. But it's really only that good in Diurnal Sect, because we can extend our regens. I don't care about extending the duration of a shield. Let time dilation double the strength of the shield. Make it like a forced adlow on like a minute cooldown or something like that. Or a good adlow. An actual ability, spell. Something. Anything at all. But yeah, in fights where there's not a lot of healing, Astro does fine. And that's kind of Bismarck and Ravana don't require a whole lot of healing, so it works pretty well in those fights. I don't know how it's going to fare in Alexander. We'll just have to see.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, and
a lot of fights require a shit ton of movement, which is not good for me.
No, come on, man. You just pray that you get the flank ability every time Ravana's seeing left. And then you get the rear
It usually
ability.
goes from, it'll start flank or front, basically. More times front than anything, and fuck up my numbers.
No, man, just chaos drive from the front. You'll be all right.
I do everything from the, I had to do everything from the front.
I know, but I'm assuming that you're at that point in your rotation when he gets to that, because I'm thinking about my rotation like he is absolutely chaos thrusting as soon as seeing wings is going on right now. Oh man. Well, someone's Bismarck Extreme doesn't require a lot of healing. Poor DPS don't move or get. Well, listen, somebody pointed this out.
Wait, it doesn't require a lot of healing?
If people don't fuck up, it doesn't require a lot of healing, Bismarck Extreme. You pretty much just heal on Turbulence, and then the rest of it's just one Diurnal, and you're good. One Diurnal AoE, and you're good to go. It's when you can't heal when people. That's the thing. Astro can't keep up with people screwing up mechanics. That's the one thing I've seen the most. It's very difficult for Astro to keep up with people screwing up mechanics.
That's very true.
That's it. That's all I can really say. All right. So what else do we have here? We have server stability. Is it just me, or did all lobby errors go away on Tuesday?
I think they did. I don't hear people saying I can't log on anymore. The only thing you'll get is number in Q7 or something like that. Other than that, nothing.
Did I recall last Tuesday? Did they say anything about fixing lobby server errors? Anything at all?
I don't think they did, but if they did fix them, hooray. Hooray.
It's like they were like, no, it's okay if you can't log in early access. It's cool. We get it. No, okay, you can log in now. It's launch. We got it. That's fine. That's perfectly okay. I was kind of upset that I was almost more upset that lobby errors were gone. As of Tuesday. Because I was like, what about all the early access time? How come it was... What about this pre-order that I had? I wanted to play during early access. I had to cheat the log-off system so much to make sure it wasn't a problem.
You had to cheat?
Yeah, you had to force yourself to not log off, even through the 1 hour AFK thing. By talking to like a book or an etherite or something.
Or just pushing your controller up.
No, I was going to sleep. I wasn't logging off when I went to sleep. Are you kidding me? Log on the lobby? No. No. I can't. No. Okay, so.
Alex is coming.
In a week.
What are your plans? What from you who was going all in on the race, what are your plans?
Okay, Alexander Normal, first of all, is like irrelevant when it comes to a race. It'll be cleared the day it comes out. I can almost guarantee you Alexander Normal will be 100% cleared. If not by me, by someone. People will clear it, the entire thing the first day. I have the utmost confidence in that. Because we're probably already overgeared for it.
Probably.
And
most people, not a lot of people are working to get there. They're working on it.
Yeah, Alexander Normal it's just whatever. People are gonna wake up, beat the first one in an hour, beat the second one in an hour, beat the third one in an hour, beat the fourth one in 2 hours, and then be good to go, and then farm it for the rest of the week. It's Alexander Savage that's really the big thing.
Yeah.
But I'm still waking up as soon as the servers are live, and I'm going in there. Absolutely. Are you doing that?
Of course. Making sure that I have everything I need, like current eye level, best in slot. Our statics already got our schedule pretty much nipped in the bud. Just gotta buy another thing I was gonna get on. Just gotta buy food.
Oh, God.
In-game food and IRL food.
Just have Treat Stream. You'll be all right. I like this. Alex Normal's like racing to work in traffic. You may get there first, but no one really gives a shit. That's
a good one. That's a good one.
That's the best one. Coldy's gonna be glad that I said that.
Yes. Yeah, the thing, and yeah, about food on any fucking server. You don't like the market boards are dry. They're fucking dry.
I don't know about Behemoth. We have the items. They're just dickishly overpriced.
Yes.
I am not spending 10k on a draconian potion of dexterity.
We don't have a lot of high quality. And if we do, it's, like you say, overpriced.
It's moments like this I wish I was on Myth 3 server, because there's probably HQ shit all over the market board right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably banking on it the same price that we're paying, but at least it's there. Damn you, Myth 3. Come make an alt on Gilgamesh. We need you.
Behemoth.
We need you. No. I asked first.
Behemoth's cool kid stable. Yeah, just come to Behemoth, dude. You would make a killing. Trust me.
He's making a killing over on Sarg. You act like he ain't making a killing. All right. So, food. I don't even know what the new foods are. I've heard. Are there not? Have you heard that there's no new X ethers, or are there no draconian ethers in the game?
I haven't heard that.
There better be something. There better be elixirs, draconian elixirs, or something. Healers ain't going without, because X ether for 420 MP. That's not adequate.
No.
It's not enough. Let's see. I have a character on Behemoth. Is it a good server?
Yes, it is. Behemoth is the cool kid stable. Trust me.
I do have an alt on Behemoth.
Yeah, he has an alt, but he spends most of his time on Greg. Trust me. Behemoth is the cool kid server. You will love it there. Friendly people. A really good server. Just come to Behemoth. We have beer and wings. Enough said.
That's all you need.
Yep.
Hopefully there are ethers in 3.05. We are getting new recipes, new crafted gear in 3 weeks. It's just me, or it's just everything. It's everything that's good that's happening. Like, I feel like Heavensward has hit a point where it's kind of like A Realm Reborn was, where all the good shit is in 0.1.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Think about it. The Free Company airship stuff, the actual Free Company airship stuff, not what we have now.
No, not And I haven't even made an airship yet.
24-man raid. New gold saucer thingy. Probably thingy, yeah. New primal. I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Probably a bunch of job fixes.
Good.
Good?
Good.
You're a Dragoon. You ain't got nothing to complain about other than the RNG. Give me that.
RNG? No, I'm not even complaining about that. It's just... Well, fuck. I need to melt something because I need skill speed.
You need skill speed?
Hell yes.
Slyh.
It's tight. My time in my rotation is fucking tight to keep that fucking Blood of the Dragon up. I miss it usually.
That's because the boss jumps a ton. That's not because you need more skill. That's because that boss is annoying, Slyh.
And even so, I just miss it by like a split second. If I had that skill speed, it'd stay up. Even for jumping or going away mechanics.
You're a going away mechanic. Had to be done. Had to be done. Had to be done. What are you gonna have for IRL food? Beer and wings. Is that gonna be it? That's the raid food. Beer and wings at 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Beer for the clear.
That's gonna hurt, Slyh. That's gonna hurt your stomach.
Beer for the clear. I don't care. I'll have breakfasty food. Things to kind of keep
breakfasty food.
Yeah.
Is beer part of breakfast? Please say yes.
Beer, chicken, waffles. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, yeah, beer, chicken, waffles. We got it. All right, and before we start really taking questions from the chatterino, there's a crap ton of bug fixes and new bugs introduced into the game last night.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of them. I mean, some of them, I didn't even know existed. There was a problem where Ravana would only auto attack. Like, that would have been an easy clear if that had never happened. Some Ifrits with some problems with Ifrit and Cerberus. It's really a lot of the job abilities that people are focusing on with the bug fixes. Because we brought up the bugs last week with like raw intuition and bloodletter and whatnot, with the bards would not attack for 15 seconds sometimes when using bloodletter. They went through and they fixed a bunch of them. Like we got the white mage ones. A size doesn't work with divine seal. Size is properly restoring MP. Ley lines and rapid fire aren't affecting the speed of your teleports anymore. Imagine that. Imagine using an ability just to teleport faster. That's what machinists were doing.
Yeah.
Is there any Dragoon things on here for you?
No.
No, nothing. Your job's perfect the way it is.
I wouldn't say perfect.
Bug free.
Bug free, yes. Perfect.
I could have swore there was something with jumps in here somewhere. No, I'm not seeing anything. Could have swore there was a bug with jump, but I don't see it anywhere here. I guess the big ones people are talking about at this point are Dark Knight. No, yeah, Dark Knight's really the only one people are talking about. Have you heard about that?
A little.
So apparently, Dark Arts had a bug. This we knew about. And you were able to, if you used an off the global cooldown and an on the global cooldown ability back to back, like really close together, Dark Arts would work twice for one cast, basically.
But that's cheating, says the devs.
But that's cheating. And a lot of people really liked it because it made the job a little bit more enjoyable to play.
Mm-hmm.
That got fixed. That's no bueno. But upon fixing that bug, they implemented the Dark Knight Destroyer. That was Abyssal Drain, which is supposed to... I don't actually know what it does off the top of my head. I think it lets you drain MP in an AoE with the next strike or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's MP or HP. It only drains on the first target now. It doesn't drain on any of your AoE targets. So, Ripperino... Let me tell you right now, I was healing the Dark Knight almost all day today. It sucks. I was like, man, I'm an Astrologian. This is going pretty bad. Oh, never mind. New bug. Got it. Okay, it's your fault. All right. It's HP,
well,
yeah.
For Astrologians, and this is for you, at least they fixed Celestial Opposition. Hey, your food won't go to 30 seconds anymore.
I mean, realistically, speed up time. I mean, just pretend like we're speeding up time and that, the food, it's digested already faster.
Well, now you have your food buffs.
Okay, good. Because
You can keep it.
I mean, I'm one level away from Celestial Opposition anyway, so it didn't affect me at all. I'm all right.
Good. So
Look at this other bug. Regen and poison ticks drain their MP. Oh my goodness. There's so many bugs with Dark Knight right now. It's so bad. That's the kind of thing that can't wait till next week. That needs to get hotfixed like tonight
Now.
or tomorrow night. That's really, really bad. Warriors also got hit with a bug fix.
Which one?
The raw intuition. You know how healers were able to crit if they were on the flank or the rear?
Yep.
Yeah, can't do that anymore.
Bullshit.
So no more raw intuition, crit eloquium deployment tactics for Ravana anymore. It's a very, very sad day because it was actually kind of a cool mechanic.
Well, semi-cool.
Semi-cool. Well, it was
Semi-cool.
It was cool from the flank and the rear.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? I think there was a bug with awareness back in the day where if you had awareness on you.
2.0 days or how? What are we talking?
I think it was 2.0 days where if you had awareness on you, heals couldn't crit you. It's like the opposite problem of raw intuition. I'm amazed they didn't learn from that.
Nope.
Imagine it still worked that way. Exactly. See, Jobo just brought it up in the chat. The awareness bugs back in the day. It's exactly where I was going with that. But he's gonna think he came up with it first. So anyway, yep,
did.
right, yep. No,
Give him
no
credit.
No, I said it before he said it in the chat. It's just this delay. You can't. That's cheating. That's cheating.
It's not cheating.
That's cheating. This bug I think is funny. Black Mage action fire would not trigger Firestarter. Additional fact. That might just be the worst thing I've ever heard.
Yep.
And then there's a bunch of issues here I didn't even know existed. I don't know. So many things I was not even aware of. I'm curious what else is out there that hasn't been fixed. They nerfed Ixal Beast Tribe dailies for leveling crafters. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I have no idea.
You know what I'm really mad at?
What are you really mad at?
They took away the flying polar bear.
The what polar bear?
The flying polar bear.
Oh yeah, the bear. I forgot about that. So many people have been talking about that too. I don't know how.
At least I got a picture with it. Just got a picture with it. And
the legendary flying polar bear. Speaking of flying, something that's not here on the bug reports. Have you seen the UFOs?
No.
There's UFOs flying around the Sea of Clouds randomly that you can find. They're not always there, but you can find UFOs.
Like legitimate UFOs?
Yeah, like legitimate UFOs. Unidentified flying objects. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it's for. I don't know if I don't remember there's a picture on Reddit, I think 4 or 5 days ago. Something like that. And a lot of people have been reporting them ever since. So I guess it's a matter of, is it just like real life where everyone's full of shit, or is it real?
It's a conspiracy.
Do you think they're Allegan UFOs?
Allegan UFOs. That actually seems legit. I'll go ahead and say it. It actually seems legit. Allegan UFOs. I mean, because you do see. Are they a part of Proto Ultima?
All right, no, because they don't spawn in as Slyh, which is another thing. Have you done any of the large scale fates?
Yes, I have.
Have you done both of them?
Mm-hmm. I've only seen Curl Regina once.
Did you get gold?
No.
Didn't think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You mentioned that last week. Yeah, you mentioned it last week. She just ran away.
Mm-hmm.
What about Oh, everyone thinks Hildebrand has something to do with the UFOs. Uh-oh.
Conspiracy!
Uh-oh. What about Prey Online? Which of the second coil bosses did you run into? That's what the Prey Online ones are, basically. The Proto Ultima ones.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did you run into?
Rafflesia.
Okay, Rafflesia. Did you beat it?
Yeah. So it's a different one every time?
I don't know. People are saying there's a Rafflesia one. There's an Avatar one. There is... I don't remember the other one. Someone in the chat can tell me what the other one is.
Is there one of Melusine then?
I don't know. That's why I think it might be something different. It's funny, though, because the S rank in Slyh is Amjagud.
So it's the opposite, Indigood?
His name is Lucroda. Yeah, so we have Amjagud there, we have Rafflesia there, we have the Avatar there. I'm waiting for chat to catch up to the delay because I've heard there was 3 or 4 of them. A lot of people are saying you have to complete all of the Prey Online fates. Did you get a Proto Ultima plate from Prey Online?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because people are assuming that if you have to beat all the Prey Online Fates simultaneously in order to get Proto Ultima to actually fight. Pale Rider for best hunt. Oh my goodness, Pale Rider is our new Agrippa. It's you know this the first boss of Amdapor Keep Hard mode?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that riding a Shiva pony. And it's got the counter maneuver thingies. It's gonna be hilarious when that actually. Well, I want to go. I want to do it.
Yeah.
How many plates did you get gold on Prey Online?
Did I get gold? Yeah, I think I got like 3 plates.
Oh, you didn't get the horns yet? Damn it.
No.
How disappoint. How disappoint.
Yep.
Well, is there anything else you want to cover before we just go to the chat questions? Since that's going to be the primary feature, pretty much, of this episode. It's probably going to be a shorter episode, guys. Just like, yeah.
Good question. Why the fuck isn't there an Aether in the Dravanian hinterlands? There's one in Idleshire, but I don't want to have to go to fucking Idleshire to go to the fucking hinterlands.
So go to the Annex Shrine in the Forelands and walk over. Oh, fly over. You can do that.
I want there to be a free.
Well, too bad, because there's not.
Do you think they'll put one in?
No.
In the future?
No.
You don't think we need one?
Listen, we bitched enough about. It's not that big of a zone, Sly. Calm down. Idleshire's right next door, and we never got a second Aetheryte in Corthus, and that was way worse.
But we have an Aetheryte in Curthus, but there's
one.
No. That's fine. I'll take one.
We have one. It's in Idleshire. You just literally take 2 seconds to walk outside.
That's like having a
Sly. It gives you the chance to at least switch instances before you get there.
Okay. Mordona, I can understand. Because, like, there's actual places in Mordona besides the hub. They're not really connected. You have to kind of transition over into the hinterlands. If they were connected, if Idleshire was, like, right a part of the hinterlands, I could understand. I'd be fine with that. But no, we have to go back to the Idleshire and come back into the hinterlands. No.
Sly, at least it gives you a chance to switch instances without ever having to be like, oh shit, I'm here and I'm in the wrong instance. You'll always be in the right instance when you go to the hinterlands.
No, the fuck I won't.
How are you going to pick the wrong ones, Sly? How are you going to tell me you picked the wrong one going in? I need to go to instance 1. Oh crap, I'm instance 2. Oh, I got to pick and I'm still instance 2. You got no, Sly, don't even tell me this happened. Don't even tell me you made this mistake.
Yeah, it hasn't happened.
I don't believe you from your tone of voice.
It hasn't happened. No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. What do you say we go to the chat and find out? I mean, among the million DPS questions we're probably gonna get here.
Yep.
Sly, why didn't you pick the first one from the chat, guys? We're gonna be going to the chatterino.
Okay. First question from Mud, and it is a DPS question. What are your opinions on DPS job rankings at the moment? Early opinion.
You're on top of that, Sly. Dragoons. You guys are up there.
Bullshit, Ninja.
No, I'm not kidding. On dummies, you guys are up there at the very least.
I mean, on dummies, yes. But we're talking about a lot of stuff with a lot of movement.
Listen, I gotta move too, Sly. I'm not immune to that as a ninja. Just because my combo doesn't have RNG rear flank bullshit doesn't
We're
mean...
used to that. It's not a problem. It's never been a problem. The RNG, we can telegraph that. That's fine. We're all right with that. It's just our potency isn't that great because of movement.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Listen, I've seen some damn good dragoons, some damn good summoners, some damn good black mages, some damn good monks, and some damn good ninjas. They're all pretty comparable.
Hey, I'll say this: my opener did hit for 16K.
That's not 16K.
Yeah,
that's 1.6 thousand or 16,000.
1.6 thousand.
I was gonna say, Sly, if
1.6K.
If your opening rotation did a single hit did 16,000, I would be just as surprised as if you said you did 16,000 DPS.
Well, I know
it's Machinist and Bard that are kind of shit on the bottom now.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed. Wanderer's Minuet and Gauss Barrel are 20 to 30 DPS loss. And they nerfed Machinist as well with the whole rapid fire bug that they fixed, because now you can't instant cast Gauss Barrel. So they are going to need some... Oh, and it's been officially acknowledged by Yoshi P himself that they need to buff Wanderer's Minuet and probably Gauss Barrel. So, Bards, Machinists, don't quit your jobs just yet. You're getting a buff. It's been confirmed. You're still going to have to use Minuet, but your buffs are coming. All right. What
Next question?
Let's see. Do you guys have any advice for returning players or new players to find a group to clear Alexander next week? This is from Clake Yuzult. By next week? Returning
for
players?
New players?
For new or returning?
New players, good luck.
Damn,
Good night.
Sly's got no help for you.
Good night and good luck. It's really going to be kind of hard.
Well,
if you're new and... I mean, if you're new and up to date and you are ready for Alex, you know, maybe hit up the party finder. That's what people are doing. Other than that, good night, good luck. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on where you are new-wise. Like, if you're brand new and you have someone helping you through, you could probably get to the point where you're level 60 fast enough. If you're returning from, like, 2.4, you could definitely be ready by next Tuesday. It's all about time, though. If you're someone who plays 16 hours a day, sure. If you're someone who plays 4 hours a day, my only advice is don't worry about being there on the second Alexander launches. Just worry about getting in there at your own pace. Because otherwise, you're going to have to put a lot of time into the game. You want that. Yeah. I mean, people are pointing out Party Finder as people filling out statics, but we're literally talking about people that are new. Or
returning.
They're not going to look at you at level 1 and be like, oh, when he hits 60, sure. They're going to look at you like, yeah, come talk to me when you're actually level 60 and have some experience to back yourself up. It's not going to be that easy. And, yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Sly, you're up next.
He already has my opinion, but Avatar asks you what you think of the instant system. Happy?
Fuck Turning Mist. Anyway, that's it. I did it once, all right, but never again. And I like the fact that it gets double the hunts. I get to almost every hunt in time with an SSD. But I'm also actively hunting. Like, we have, like, when I'm actually actively hunting, I have a spreadsheet up. It's got the thing that's most likely to spawn next. I go to that zone. It spawns. I'm already there.
What spreadsheet are you using? Because the one I use is so fucking outdated. And it
just
doesn't
for the
get
link
updated.
show. It's just for the it's the link show I'm in. It's their specific spreadsheet. I'm not even in it because what they do is if you're not actively hunting, you get booted because they need to make room for people who are actively hunting. So that way you can ensure the hunts are scouted and gotten to
in a timely fashion.
quickly enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, American Steak Theory. That would be the one that I am going to. So yeah, that's it. That's it sucks, to be honest. It's nice for what it fulfilled at launch.
Nope.
I don't think it needs to fulfill that role anymore. I think we're past the point where we need instances. All right, so... Oh, you just picked the question, didn't you? It was weird because you asked me the question.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll direct this question towards you alone then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hate that hunting is the only way to upgrade gear?
Abso-fucking-lutely. There should be another way. Like, I know people are already, you know, I'm full 180 and I'm proud of myself. Good for you.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, hi. Hello.
Hey. Oh, and with a 190 weapon. I mean,
anyway,
if we're gonna go through the whole thing.
Fucking
What? Don't give me that.
Humble brag much?
I'm just saying, if you're gonna go all the way, I'm gonna say the whole thing.
Yes, I hate it. I think it's a fucking terrible idea that you should be able to only upgrade via hunts because it takes too fucking long. And half the time I don't have the patience. Half the time I'm in something when S rank shows up. There has to be another option, and there probably will be another option in a future patch, hopefully, because like hunts in 2.0, I think they're going to eventually get phased out, or not really phased out, but people will lose interest because there's another way.
Sly, what if What if, and I'm not saying it's going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
you can upgrade Esoteric Skier with the Hunt also. I don't know if that's beer or iced tea.
No. No, that's not going to happen. I really think it's not going to happen. They won't double down on us like that.
What if?
No,
it's a different thing. It's a different thing. What if they gave you 2 B ranks a week, or 1 every 3 days?
I mean, while that would be a little bit better, it's not really changing much. I mean, it's just an extra 100 freaking seals.
That's a lot of seals.
That's a lot of seals. I understand that, but you make that up in a freaking 30 minutes. 30 minutes to an hour with A ranks.
So what you're saying is that it's really quick to do the hunt.
It's quick if you can get there in time.
If you can get there in time. So buy an SSD, basically, is what Slyh is trying to say. Because he's got an SSD in his PS4. But he doesn't know quite the pain of the regular PlayStation 4 load times. You're up, Slyh.
What do you want to be added to Gold Saucer? Here's the thing. I hear some people saying, oh, we should add Blitzball. Fuck that. No. I'm already terrible at fucking Blitzball. And no. Why? I already know what Happy's going to say, so go ahead and say it.
Battle Arena.
Okay.
Or snowboarding. I'll take either or. You know why I don't like the idea of Blitzball?
Why?
It's going to be just like Chocobo Racing, where everyone's like, oh my god, I'm never leaving the Gold Saucer ever again. And then they do it, and they're like, oh,
get the fuck out of here.
My character isn't getting any stronger or whatever. It's a lot different. There's a lot different motivation between doing Chocobo Racing to get friggin' Knights of the Round than it is to get friggin' Fenrir mount. You know what I mean? Like, the motivations are a lot different between the single-player games and the multiplayer games. You know why you did Blitzball in Final Fantasy X? Because you wanted Wakka's best weapon, damn it. As soon as you got that shit, you're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
What about minion battles? Would you do minion battles?
Yeah.
Can I put my Lesser Panda in there? The true end game?
I'll put Kane in there.
Did you get any minions yet from the new dungeons?
Did I? No.
Did you get a Galacat? No.
Nope.
Most people have the Galacat, it seems, from Somal.
Excuse me. How much is that worth on the market? It's not worth $5 million on the market. I know that. It's not a Lesser Panda.
No, I feel like a lot more people spam Somal than the Airy, which is weird because I've done a lot of Airy, but I've still only seen the Lesser Panda once. I've done the Airy like 30 times now.
Yeah, but I saw the Lesser Panda the first time on Wendy. Very first time.
Didn't win it. No. How disappointing. I'm sorry for you, Slyh.
Thank you.
My turn to pick a question. Only way to get... And this isn't the question. I thought it was funny. Only way to get Relic in Heavensward is to be top 1% in Blitzball. Never getting it. Hey, at least that means you
never getting it. Not gonna happen.
Oh, this is a good one. Do you feel Fate experience in Heavensward is terrible?
It's not. It's not bad. It's not as good either. No.
You know what the thing is? They very specifically want us to do 50 to 60 in a certain way. They want it to take as long as 1 to 50. So.
But we just dungeon spammed.
Exactly. But the thing is, with less points of progression, the 10 levels drag on a lot longer than the initial 50.
Mm-hmm.
The Fates actually scale properly to the way that they wanted you to level. They're worth just a little bit more than Northern Thanalin and Mordona, which is the way they wanted it. The problem is, Northern Thanalin is like 5 feet big, so it's like 2 steps to every Fate, and it's so quick that it doesn't matter. It needs to be buffed. If they want Heavensward zones to ever see Fate activity, they need to be worth double the amount, at least, of the Northern Thanalin.
So what's the new Northern Thanalin?
Northern Thanalin. You stay in. People are staying in Northern Thanalin until 60 sometimes.
That's crazy.
I've seen people ding 60 in Northern Thanalin. I've seen people ding 57. I have partied with a full group of 55s who are Fate grinding in Northern Thanalin because it's just faster to do it there. If you're not dungeon grinding, that is where you go.
So the Northern Thanalin Book Club still exists.
No, it's Final Fantasy XIV Northern Thanalin's Ward. That's the leveling. It's Final
Because
Fantasy.
I would just go into Northern Thailand every single time, and there would just be in the cerulean processing plant just a whole group of people just waiting around. And I'll call them the Northern Thailand Book Club because they're usually just waiting around, and once you see the fate, they're just gone.
It's like that commercial for buffering that I've been seeing on YouTube. That's an annoying commercial. There was something else I wanted to ask you. Oh, I did Temple Leaves, Sly.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I told you, but I didn't tell you on camera. Yeah, those are for my sanity, not because they were good. Because I'm almost out of leave allowances now. And I still don't have a single vial cased amber case in whatever. I don't have a single one of those items. Never gotten one.
How many leave allowances do you have left?
30.
So enough for 3 more, basically.
I mean, I get to come back every few hours. I mean,
yeah.
I got to do the Great Google Library for the next.
Great Google Library.
It's what it is. It's the Great Google Library. It's not the Great Cabal Library. It's Great Google Library. You're up, Sly. You got the next question.
Let's see. Scroll up. I gotta catch up. Why do you think they put a low level on Bismarck EX weapons, basically doing the same treatment to Mog EX? Ravana EX is harder.
But why 175? Why couldn't it at least be an alternative to I-180?
Again, Ravana EX is harder.
But why 175 of all item levels? It doesn't matter. We get that he's harder, but why between 170 and 180? Why not just 180 so we have an alternative?
To kind of keep you at bay until you beat Ravana, and then you get what you really need. It's enough for you to clear Ravana, basically.
Doesn't matter that it's enough. I want a choice. I wanted Sly to get my 170 weapon, save all those Centurio seals for an armor piece, and go get my Bismarck weapon and be fine. But no, I had to go get the 180 weapon because it was better for Ravana.
Well, you got some glamour feel right there.
I have no reason to do that guy ever again.
No.
Ever. Actually,
unless you're helping someone clear it.
I need the card, and eventually there will be a pony, hopefully. That's it.
Bismarck pony?
Yeah, sure. Or just Bismarck as an out. I'll take that too.
If there is ever a Ravana pony, and like the ponies do play the primal music, do you think it'll be their throat singing?
Don't say that. Oh my God. Don't say that. Why did you have to say that? I didn't even think about that till you said it. I forgot that
you don't know which part they're going to pick.
They better pick phase 1. If they pick phase 2, I'm going to be so upset. Trickling. Blood trickling down to Heidelberg. All right, I got the next question.
Yes, you do.
All right. Do you think new beast tribes will be introduced in 3.0? I don't know if that means tribes, because we know the quests are coming for the Nath and the Vanu Vanu.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have all 5 of our beast tribes already. I think they're already in the game.
Until next expansion.
Until next expansion. Do you know what the 5 are, Sly? Guess.
Nath. Mm-hmm.
Guess what they are.
What? Like right
all
now?
5 of the beast tribes. Yeah, right now. No, next week. Yes, right now.
I mean, you're talking about the Exali, the Nath, the...
No. The ones that we have that we are going to get in the expansion. The new ones we're going to get.
No, I can't guess.
Nath, Vanu Vanu.
I mean, that I already knew. We have those.
Moogles.
That's not a fucking beast tribe. No. Don't lump them into a fucking beast tribe. Don't you do that. No. No.
Moogles. Goblins. And Dragon Daycare. I think we'll have dailies for all 5 of those things.
Dragons are the beast tribe.
Specifically the Dragon Daycare. There's so many NPCs there that could give us quests. And we're trying to end the war, aren't we? What better way than to do Dragon Daycare?
Dragon Daycare is not a beast tribe.
They are now.
Moogles aren't. No. God. I mean, I guess you could say that because we got good King Moogle Mog, but who would they pray to? Who would the Durgans pray to?
I like somebody suggesting it could be the nodes in As's Law.
The Durgans? The
No.
Durgans?
No, the nodes. You know Gilly?
Oh yeah, Gilly. That
Yeah.
would be a good one. I would be all for that one.
Okay.
I'd be all for
That gives us a
yes.
reason to go to Az's Law more too, which we don't really have a good reason to go back there nowadays.
My girl. Free my girl.
Don't say your name.
Not free my girl.
Free his girl. That's all you guys need to know. Get to Az's Law and free his girl. Yeah. But those are my bets for the 5 beast tribes. And I have a feeling that goblins will be our new Ixal with the crafting dailies. I have a feeling they'll be the last ones. But the Moogles are on my list. What, you don't want to find baskets every day? Every day look for baskets and Moogles that are hiding? You don't want that, Sly?
Fuck those baskets.
I will never ever celebrate Easter again because of that. Oh man. All right, Sly, you're up. Next question.
Kermit the Frog asks, "What is your favorite area to go to?" I'd have to say Az's Law.
I'll have to back it up. Az's Law is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's cool to say, and it's cool to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And the sightseeing logs are really easy to find.
They're so much easier now. Good lord, because there's a little white circle-ish thing that you just stand on.
And you don't need weather. And you don't need weather.
Yes. I thought you said you do need weather.
No, you don't need it.
I haven't experienced that. Yes, the new sightseeing log is so much easier. Happy is
So disappointed.
I thought you'd be ecstatic.
I'm so disappointed that I don't have to sit there for 1.5 days just to get rain weather in fucking Eastern Thanolin. I'm so when I got that one done, I woke up, logged on, there was 5 seconds left to type /lookout, and I got it. That's the only reason I got sightseeing log number 18 even done. Some of them you have to pray at. Some of them you don't just look out. Some you got to pray at.
Yeah.
Pray online. Also, pray online is just cool as shit. It's about having Ultima flying around the zone. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it.
Kind of wish we would fight Ultima, though.
One day. He'll be. Have you noticed there's a lot of islands they're just empty, but they look. And there's an island in the Sea of Clouds in the bottom right. It's just all water, but there's a tiny spot where you can land on and walk around. I want to go there. I want to do it. I want to fight. I have a feeling we're gonna have a few more large-scale fates than we did in A Realm Reborn. Let's see. What is going to be the next questions? What hard mode dungeons do you want to see first? Of the 8 dungeons we have, I'll include Aetherochemical. Which ones do you want hard modes for first?
Vault.
See, that's kind of a weird one to go back to, don't you think? Like,
there has to be a reason we gotta go back. I mean, just like there was a reason to go back to Wanderer's Palace.
I guess, yeah. I'm gonna go with Never Reap. You know why I'm gonna go with Never Reap? Because the hard mode is always easier than the first time you do it, than the first one you do.
Oh, so more fucking tornadoes. That's what you're saying.
I didn't say anything about tornadoes. All right. All I said is I think the Never Reap hard mode will be easier than Never Reap in its current iteration. So I want that hard mode. So I can go back there, I can stomp all over the dungeon and be like, you tornadoes, they got shit on me now.
The library would be good too. Like the library.
We have a lot of reasons to go back there too.
I can see the library in hard mode being like shambles or something, or accessing a new part of the library.
I could see it being that the goblins took over and they're trying to like do something in there. Like that could be our new Brayflox kind of with the goblins.
Yeah.
And then in the final room they got, I don't know, books. Something. I don't
A really big demon.
But with only 8 dungeons, and we know we're going at least to 3.5 again. That would imply that either we're not getting 2 hard modes in patch, or there's going to be a lot more original dungeons, or that they're not doing 3 dungeons a patch; they're only doing 2. That's the only other option I can think of. I'm hoping it means more original dungeons instead of hard modes. You know what I'm expecting? 1 story mode dungeon that's like, like Snowcloak or Keeper. One just original side quest, 1 other, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 depending on the patch, I think. We need more pages in the library.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, you're up next, man.
What FF game do you want to make an appearance like 13 did, or what FF do you want them to take an influence from? Type 0. Type 0 in Final Fantasy IV. I want to see someone or all of Class 0 in Eorzea. And Kane.
I'm okay with certain things popping up in Final Fantasy XIV. I do not want any more direct characters coming over to this game. I don't want any of them. I just want... I'm okay with references. I don't need... I never want to see Sephiroth in this game. That's the first thing I'll say. I never want to see his ass in this game.
Agreed.
I don't ever want to see Ultimecia. I don't ever want to see... I don't want to see any of the villains anymore. Xande and Cloud of Darkness, that's it. That's my limit. The rest of them... Because Xande and Cloud of Darkness had, like, very broad goals in terms of, like, what they were trying to achieve in Final Fantasy III. I want no more villains from my other games. I want them to keep using names of shit. I want them to keep referencing old summons, old ideas. Like one of the areas you go to in the hinterlands, I won't say what it's called, is a massive throwback to Final Fantasy I. That was phenomenal. But I just don't want to see Sephiroth. I don't want to see Sora. I don't want to see any of that. No.
Cecil?
No.
Manoa?
And I especially don't want to see Kane now that we got a minion of him.
Manoa?
No, stop. Necron just shows up with no context. Honestly, that I'd be okay with as long as he had absolutely no context in Final Fantasy XIV as well. He's just like, I don't even know why I'm here right now. Oh, man. Yeah. I knew that was coming, Gilly. All right. Did you just pick that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want any Yuna or anything?
Listen, Sly, I will
Terra?
Punch you in the mouth.
Hey, we have Terra's theme now. Why can't she show up?
Because we have her theme. We don't need any more than that. All right. All right. When leveling to 60, is there a dungeon you would advise to spam Q for? Be it for gear or EXP? The biggest one is the Gubal library when you hit 59. Like, if this is your first character, you want that gear so that you don't have to worry about minimum item level for... the level 60 dungeons, because most people just buy NQ I-150 gear and then take it off when they go in. That's what most people do. But I'd rather you have the gear. Yeah. And besides, 59 to 60 is atrociously long if you don't do dungeons. Like, very long.
And I got so lucky with all my drops from the library in that library spam.
How many did you get?
Pretty much all except for the pants.
I have a full set of vault gear now, and I'm not happy with that.
Like, the library gear makes you look like fucking Harry Potter. It really does. And then, the only thing that didn't match from the library makes you look like Harry Potter, and then you have the whole Viking / Valhalla helmet. What? So you're a wizard and a Viking.
A wizard Viking? What, you've never read about wizard Vikings before, Sly?
Wizard Viking?
No. Yeah, wizard Viking. Guys, we need Wizard Vikings now. Oh God. What was I going to say? The Vault's another good one to spam after 57. It's quick. The mobs are really weak at the start. I wouldn't be surprised to see people start doing Vault first room runs. Mm-hmm. Because the first set of enemies dies really fast, then the second set dies fast, and then the final pull is pretty fast. It wouldn't be as easy as Darkhold, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Vault first room runs make a resurgence. Or Vault first boss runs, because the first boss is worth a lot of EXP. But we'll have to see. I don't know if it's really quick enough to warrant doing that. But we'll see how if people figure it out at some point later. All right, that's my answer. Yeah, all the dungeons. Do every dungeon like 3 or 4 times at least when you unlock it. It'll help a lot. You're up next, Sly.
Let me go back. Do you think the Idle Shire will get more donor treatment and constantly get visual upgrades? I'd like to see it rebuilt.
I do. It's goblins.
You like to see it rebuilt, or you think it will?
Anywhere Rowena goes is fucking growing. All right, that's all I know.
Yeah, it kind of looks like shit right now.
Horse shit.
It really looks like shit. So yeah, I could kind of agree with that. I would want to see it have a visual upgrade. You know, she's got the money. Rowena's got all the fucking money in the world.
She'll have the money. She'll have the money when Esoterics comes out.
But she doesn't already have the money.
No, man, she gambled it away. Gold saucer.
Bullshit.
Hey, listen, if she had more money,
she has the equivalent of the Scrooge McDuck vault full of gills that she just swims in.
That's, first of all, we never give her gill. Second of all, if she had that much money, she'd have a bigger friggin' tent in Idleshire.
She's working on it.
No, she's not. She had to pack up and move all that stuff. She couldn't even get a real tent. All right. Did you just get that question, or was that me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, see, I'm forgetting this shit all over again every time. Let's see. When are the new relics and AF gear coming? That's one that we get pretty often.
Savage?
I don't think Savage. I think the same patch. I think it's Esoterics. Because remember, you weren't around for it, but Mythology gear was job specific. So I'm thinking that Esoterics will be job specific as well. And the Relic's 3.1. Are you gonna do the new Relic grind?
Yeah. I'll throw my head in there. I'll do it. If it doesn't take up a lot of, well, it probably will. It's a Relic grind. What? I had to catch myself there. Really? Yeah, I had to catch myself.
Slyh. Yoshi P said himself, time for power. Can't wait to collect Atmas in the hinterlands. Oh, people aren't doing the fates in the new zones a lot, huh? Man, remember when we had this issue back in A Realm Reborn when people weren't doing fates in the low-level zones? How did we fix that? That's right. We did the Atmas. People we'll do that again. There, perfect.
Are they gonna have the same drops as before the nerf? You think?
Probably.
Oh god. Well, good luck on those, folks. Atma 3.0. It'll take you a whole half a year, if not the whole year, maybe.
It only took me 20 hours to get my first set done.
Bullshit.
That's all.
Even before nerf.
Before nerf, yeah. I swear. Listen, the logic is there. All right? The logic is there. And everyone now realizes the logic is there. No one's doing fates in Heavensward areas. How do we get them to do fates in Heavensward areas? He also did say he didn't like that system. But it's still going to take a while. So, it's okay, Sly. Maybe. Maybe not. Get that Netflix subscription ready.
You're up next. It's fine.
We got a couple more questions each in us, so let's grab a few more.
Yeah. All right. Same question as always, add-ons. Time frame, do you think? Now, for PS4, it's wishful thinking. Not going to happen. Happy can answer the PC side of things because I don't
want to say it won't happen for PS4 because with Fallout having mods being available for the Xbox One, the technology's got to be there for the PlayStation 4 as well. It's got to be there. The thing is that I guess the way Fallout 4 add-ons are mods are sort of collected. It's a lot different. If Square Enix had put a place to collect add-ons on the PC and make them available on the PlayStation 4, I could absolutely see it happening. That being said, I don't expect add-ons anytime soon.
Agreed.
It's on the back burner. They care more about the content in the game than the add-ons, which is fair. I think it's a fair enough reason, but for the love of Jesus, get us a working DPS meter that doesn't break every patch, that isn't illegal to use, and that won't get you banned.
Yeah.
Please get us something. And not that bullshit dummy system. Oh, we're going to implement like a thing that you can test, you test your DPS. It's just going to tell you when you hit the dummy what it does. No. Give me a full-blown meter. Please. Please.
I want to know my DPS. I want to be able to look at my own damn meter and know my damn DPS. So I agree with him. Not on a dummy. Because I can DPS out on a dummy, but that's a dummy. Doesn't move. Doesn't hit back. Don't do nothing.
It's okay. I play a machinist. I don't want to know my DPS.
Wow.
You can have a friend tell you've chosen one. I'm sure. All right. Let's see. What's my next question? Yeah, Sly, that's going to be your new thing.
1.6K. 1.6.
Was it 16K DPS, but not per second?
1.6K, damn it. That's what I opened up with. Okay? I don't do words. I don't do words and numbers well. There we go.
What will be the next one? I like this. Why are all of the new jobs so underwhelming? Having played one of them to almost 60, I can definitely see where the concerns are for Astrologian. Dark Knight was okay before yesterday. Now in dungeons, it's a lot worse. And Machinists just need some RNG mitigation. Why do you think all the new jobs... Was this a conspiracy? So they knew everyone was going to play them, so they made them suck?
It's not a conspiracy. It's too fucking early.
It's math.
It's early.
You gotta admit, Square Enix has got to learn math at some point, though, right? At some point, they have to actually learn to math.
Don't they already know math?
Apparently not. Or this is a good example of why Square Enix's approach, and I want to know what you think about this. Square Enix's approach to releasing new content.
Okay.
No beta tests, no large-scale tests to make sure things are working properly before we get them. Because they like the secrecy and the anticipation of the content coming out.
I can agree with that.
But do you think that at this point, we kind of wish we had a beta so they could have ironed the shit out ahead of time?
But don't you like the suspense?
Yeah, I like the suspense when what I get is it's shitty and it has to be fixed to patch later.
I still like the suspense. I'm gonna keep it that way.
Listen, that's because your Dragoon didn't get fucked with at all. That's why you don't mind at all. If you were playing Machinist right now, you wouldn't be saying that.
That's why I didn't touch Machinist yet. Next one.
That's on you. You got the next one.
No, I'm saying you had 3 reasons why they can't do math.
I don't know if I had 3 reasons. I just know they can't do it. They just can't do math. I don't know why.
Do you ever think we will see Samurai or Blue Mage in as jobs in 14? Yes.
But
I think we'll see Doma.
That's not happening anytime soon.
Not saying it's going to happen anytime soon, but we're eventually going to see Doma.
But spoiler, Doma's destroyed. It got fucking leveled, Sly.
There are still people there.
No, they're all dead or they're here.
They're
part of Garlemald now. They're converted. I'm not opposed to going to where Doma is.
That's what I'm saying, as a dungeon.
Yeah, that's all it could be at this point is a dungeon, because that shit's gone. I think Alamigo has a good chance of bringing us Blue Mage. They want Blue Mage in the game. Yoshi P said he wants Red Mage, Blue Mage, and they were originally going to do Samurai for 3.0. But as a tank. No, I didn't later. Not the new ones. What happened to... Oh, we spoke about that before. Let's see. We still got a reason to go there. Well, I mean, the Charlanes... I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything. There's some Charlane stuff in the main story. Let's see. Our City is another interesting place. I mean, your girl is from Mericidia. Yep, there you go. Oh my goodness.
Free my girl. Free my girl.
Let's see. Let me get the next one. When are we going to Garlemald? In 10 years. We ain't going anywhere near Garlemald for a long time. Oh my goodness. I see some people who have been in your stream. Apparently you've been talking about Free Your Girl on stream before because everyone seems to know who T is. Free T. Oh man. All right. You got the next question, Sly. I should be speaking into the microphone so it's hearable.
Do I like the RNG behind the fourth part of the Dragoon combo? I mean, it's not that I don't like it or like it. I'm used to it. It's not bad.
That's not answering your question. You're beating around the bush. Sly.
It's not that bad. It's fine. It's fine. I don't hate it. Wish there was an RNG, but I'm used to it. You can kind of telegraph it.
You get a buff.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this will be the next one. You have 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Have you mastered standing just between the flank and the rear at this point? To get,
pretty much.
Right between it? Okay, good.
Pretty much.
Good. Proud of you, Sly.
Thank you.
The way he smiled when he said thank you, like, thank you. Very happy. Oh man, there's a question in there I want to answer spoilerific. All right, I think we're gonna do this as the last question because we're coming up on a little bit like an hour and 20 minutes at this point, and we have to announce what next week's show is still as well because it's gonna be an interesting one. Do you think we will get some out of left jobs? I think it means out of left field jobs going forward rather than the ones we know.
What would be an out of left field job?
Astrologian and machinist were both out of left field jobs.
That's true.
Something that's not like, oh, Final Fantasy, I love my thief and my red mage and stuff like that.
You don't think a puppet master would be out of left field?
Puppet master would definitely be out of left field.
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster is one I would look forward to as well. I want them to be like a melee pet gerb, like what Puppet Master would be.
Yeah.
But like people actually like it.
Calculator. A lot of people have, not a lot, but a few people said calculator.
The calculator doesn't make sense to me because it's like, or the mathematician or something like that, because it's like they had like one job ability back in the day. Like it was okay to do those kind of jobs, but then again, you could say the Astrologian only had like 2 abilities. Dancer's
another good one.
Dancer's a good one. Necromancer, I don't know if I'm a fan of that idea. We need another caster for sure, but I don't know about Necro. Necro's kind of a weird place to me. You know the skeleton raising animation, like how they slowly creep up. Mm-hmm. Imagine you're trying to cast your abilities and it's taking that thing fucking that long to summon. It's just like, oh man. Something other than Puppet Master, left field job.
Chemists seems good.
We have alchemists. I can't imagine chemists throwing potions. Potions already fucking. They have one ability every 5 minutes. There you go, chemist. Throw one potion at somebody else. There you go, chemist.
Spell sword.
I really either want Final Fantasy XI, as much as I rag on it a lot. The last 2 jobs they added, I loved thematically. I love Geomancer and Rune Fencer. I like the idea of both of them. I'd say those Rune Fencer's not as. I'd say those aren't as out of left field as maybe Machinist and Astrologian were, but I'm down for those. I'm down for Rune Fencer and Geomancer as my out of left field gerb.
Gun Mage.
We actually remember I was positive that we were getting a gun mage in Heavensward when they teased the man with the golden gun. I was like,
I didn't think it was. I thought it was going to be like something like a Corsair or a Musketeer or something like that, but I didn't think gun mage.
Musketeer was originally supposed to be our gun class.
Yeah,
there's a guild for it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, we're never getting it. Mm-mm. All right, Sly, is there anything else you want to cover for this week since we've been answering questions for the last 40 minutes?
Why Onion Knight? No. No.
Onion Knight, that one job that can do everything and nobody wants it to join their raid group.
Mm-hmm. No.
Just no?
No. I'm pretty good.
Sly, you look... Man, I said we were out of a laid-back episode. You were, like, laid back this episode. You were just like, fuck it. We ain't got nothing major to talk about. Fuck it. That's
nothing.
Just like this.
Not until next week. Not until next week.
Not until next week. Speaking of which, I'm not going to be on next week's show, Sly. You're running the show. How do you feel about that? We worked on it before the show started.
Yeah.
He's got it under wraps, guys. But our main man Sly, he's stepping it up. He's gonna be the one host. It's still gonna be here on this channel, but Sly is gonna be the one running the show next week, and we have a guest. You're not gonna be alone, obviously.
Oh yeah, Happy won't ever leave me alone. If he did,
imagine State of the Realm if it's just you, your face on the screen. Just imagine that. Just like, hi everyone, welcome to State of the Realm, and it's just me today.
It's just me talking.
So, I'm just gonna go to my own channel and start playing the game because this is awkward.
Pretty much. That's what I do.
Who's your guest, Sly?
We have our lore correspondent at this Asher.
I'm actually kind of jealous I don't get to be on that show. I'm just looking at you with jealousy. You can't see it, but I'm looking at you.
See, a whole bunch of shit's gonna change. I'm gonna change the whole show. From now on, it's gonna be called Fox News.
Fox News. I'm pretty sure, Sly, we would be sued. I'm almost positive we would be sued. So don't do that. Oh yeah, Ethis Asher's gonna be on the show next week. Guess what? Spoiler embargo has been lifted officially next week.
Next week, the spoiler embargo is officially lifted. We can talk about anything and everything, and we will talk about anything and everything.
Will there be soundboard goodness?
Free my baby. Maybe. Might bring the soundboard on.
Do whatever you got to do, Sly. I believe. And
Koji Fox News. That's a good one. Yes.
That's a play on words.
Koji Fox News.
Is it gonna take place in the strip club?
The strip club hasn't even been made yet. It's not gonna be a strip club. It's not a gentleman's club. It's just a respectable tavern and inn. Why don't y'all get that?
With stripping. Anyway, there we go. So, spoiler embargo lifted. There was something else I wanted to say about next week. Oh, why I won't be there? Because I'll be in Alexander Normal for like 16 hours. Listen, Sly,
and he act like I don't want to do that shit too. He acts like I don't want to do it too. But yeah, I'm taking one for the team. My stack's gonna probably be a little bit pissy at me, but it's okay.
You're gonna have like 14 hours in there. All right, before the show starts, assuming the servers go up at 3 a.m.
and assuming that Behemoth doesn't get shit on like we did for early access.
Well, Sly, how about this? If I'm done with it by the time the show starts, I'll take over. There you go.
There we go.
All right, Sly, you got any closing remarks for this episode of State of the Realm, this casual episode of State of the Realm?
No, it's just very casual. Not a lot has happened. In the past week, everybody should be getting or close to getting 260 if you're not already there. Yeah, we've got one more week until Alexander Normal. Get ready. Do hunts. Pray for RNG. Pray for RNGesus for instances.
No, it'll be all right.
And, of course, 3 favorite words. Do the story. Do the story. Do the story.
3 words, 4 syllables, 1 message.
Do the story.
There you go. All right, Sly, we're wrapping up this week. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you at?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Slyh, a.k.a. Greyfox. You can find me on Twitter at Slythefox, on Instagram at Slyh, a.k.a. Greyfox07, on Behemoth as Fox Slyh at Plot 14, Ward 5 of the Lavender Beds, because that's where the foxhole is. The best beer and wings in all of Aortia. Chill place. We got a bathtub. We got a jacuzzi.
Sly, you're not making it sound any less like a strip club when you say all that. It's a jacuzzi, beer, wings.
It's a respectable establishment.
I didn't say it wasn't respectable. You streaming after this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there to everyone watching right now. You're going to do, what are you doing, Ravana tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ravana. Trying to get my weapon.
You guys want to see Ravana, fourfold master of the blade? Then
I can't do throat singing. I can't do it.
I just hope the foxhole has steak, just like Pook said.
Yes.
Okay.
Foxhole does have steak.
Okay, I hope you didn't lie. Anyway, and I'm your other host who's in a very dark room, Michael, Mr. Happy Poveromo. You can find me. What, Sly, you just made a look. They can't see you right now, but you just made a look at me. What was that?
Why does your room look like the Batcave?
Because I'm leveling my Dark Knight next. Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway, you can find me every place, Mr. Happy1227, except for YouTube, which will be Xehanort1227. Thank you, YouTube. Anyway, everyone, we're going to move over to the post-show, which I have no idea what that will consist of because this entire show has been a post-show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you next week. I won't, but he will, and so we'll end this. Next week, see you then. Well, not me, him. Yeah, bye. Thank you for watching.
Confused for no reason.
You're confused for no reason. Why are you confused? No, you're confused for no reason.
I'm not confused.